Hello guys, so let's see how we can take one CSV list, qualify them according to your ICP score, and then write personalized DMs for each of those persons who are qualified. So for example, in this case, I start a small list of the 8 people here, and then I get only, I think, 3 people who are qualified from those 8 people. And as you can see, I get everything automated with Claude Code, and I have the ICP score, I have this ICP reason, for example, and I have the context. Finally, once I get that, I enrich their last post and write personalized LinkedIn DMs for each of these 3 leads. So for example, as you can see, I have now here full enrichment part with the location, company, etc., but also ICP reason from the previous part as a new list context. And here we have that LinkedIn DM that is created following my LinkedIn DM skill, their profile enrichment, and their last post. So how I create this? Simply by using Bright Data. It's like a web data that you can unlock with a lot of different scrapers. And as you can see, they have over 20,000 different customers worldwide. So for this process, as you can see, I run this command build qualify list, which is living here, as you can see here. And then after that, they ask me, okay, what type of the file he wants to qualify. Then I tell him, hey, I have the sheet inside of the inputs, which is living here. And then Claude Code start enriching all of those leads. As you can see, it has total rows 8 valid leads. And then after that, as you can see, enrich 8 leads, skip it 0. For example, in case you are sometimes LinkedIn profile URL is not correct. And then it goes into phase 2 of ICP scoring. Each of those leads going to be scored. And as you can see, it showed me have 5 leads that are not fit, 3 leads that are medium, and no high top priority. And after that, it goes and asks me, I enrich the leads, I qualify them now. The next step is, would you like me to write a LinkedIn DMs? And as you can see, it has this command. And then again, that command is living here, outreach LinkedIn DMs. And it used the agents for LinkedIn Writer, which is here. And previously it used agent to enrichment. These agents are just running in parallel. So for example, if you run this on 100, 200 leads, it's going to run way more faster. So for that list, as I said, we go into the phase number 1 of the writing the DMs. We're going to scrape the post of each of those people using the agent, as I said here, for this case, Saba DM Writer. If, for example, we have 100 people, we can run 15 parallel sub-agents that can run for each of these. One agent can cover 15 leads, for example. It's going to go quicker and fast. Once it's done, it goes in, write the DMs, then I approve which option I would like. I can go autonomously, but I would like to review everything. So I tell him option A, and then he's going to write all of those leads. Finally, he asked me, would you like me to push these leads into the HubSpot? I tell him yes. So I have the contacts in the HubSpot, as you can see here, created a few minutes ago, which is Mari, Mason, Buzz, and Aiton and Mari. Minu was already inside of my HubSpot, and that's the reason why he skipped. That's also a good thing, because he's not going to create duplicate leads. After that, he also asked me, like, would you like me to create an Infox campaign? The Infox campaign is the tool that I'm using for outreach, but because it's set up to create a new campaign for new connections, it pushes 0 leads, but also create a new campaign, as I show you here, which is here, test Bright Data Claude Code Drop. So in case I have some leads inside of that are not connected with me, it's gonna add the audience here automatically, and then I just can add icebreakers that can go get the connection. So which means I can automate this last message as a connection node when I send a connection request. And this is it. So the way how you can set up the Bright Data is basically go on their account. So I'm going to share in 2 ways how you can use this as a Claude Cowork, which is a little bit slower, and Claude Code, which is more advanced. I'm going to package Claude Cowork plugins, so you can simply go on your Cloud X version and then customize and then add plugins, upload the plugin, and that's it. You're ready to go. The only thing you need to add is your connectors. In this case, would be the Bright Data, HubSpot, and Info. In case you're using a different outreach tool, you can add that. In case you don't want it, you can just tell Claude inside of chat, I don't mean outreach. So you can optimize a plugin for your specific use case. But in this case, most important part is connected Bright Data. So if you are going to use as a plugin from Cloud Desktop, Claude Cowork version, I highly suggest to go inside of their NCP. Once you create an account, as I said, I'm going to leave you with $20 as a free trial using my link. So basically here you have NCP, and then you can click edit. I'm going to remove this API just to let you know. And then from here, you just need to add the tools. Tools, you're going to use the search, extract, social media, browse automation, research, and finance intelligence. And those tools will be previewed here, as you can see. And then you just simply copy this, come back to your Claude Code Desktop version, and then you just simply add connector. And in this case, you're going to go add custom connector, name the connector Bright Data, and then paste it. The URL. I'm not going to click add, but you're going to be able to see that. And the plugin can automatically recognize it and start using Bright Data MCP. The second way how you can install is in Claude Code, as I'm using in this case. So basically, you can go in 2 ways. You can have quick install with terminal. You just click copy this, go on Claude Code environment. In this case, I use VS Code. You can also use it directly from here as well, but I love to use it from VS Code. And then in this case, I can go and terminal, open Claude Terminal, and just paste what I find from the Bright Data and going to install it. It's done. The other way you can do it is basically you can have their agent builder, and then from agent builder, you can create as a Bright Data skills that live here in GitHub repository. And basically how you can create this, you can just copy this URL, come back to the Cloud Code environment, open the new account and tell him, hey, clone this Git in my official into my skills. And that's it. It's going to create that from start to the end. And then you can run this agent as a part of my workflow or any other workflows. The possibilities with Bright Data are unlimited in this case because you can scrape a lot of other stuff and connect to your specific workflow. For example, here's one. What I'm going to build next is basically, for example, someone book a call with me. I want to do proper research about a specific person. I can do Bright Data scrapers and reach their website, their company, their LinkedIn profile, their recent activity, collect that as a one detailed research combined with my sales script, and then get prepared for the meeting. Typing here, type command, meet. I can write, I'm going to create a command for myself that can fetch full workflow. Hope you like this. As I said, I'm going to leave all the information in the Notion and let me know your feedback.